Why they hating? Because they can hide behind the page. That's why. Why I make you cry? I'll text you back. No, you cam up every day, but not here. Come on up in the box now. Come in the box now and cam up. Let me invite you. Hold on. I'm gonna have you come up. I invited you up in the box. Where your other friend at? For you think you gonna tell me some shit. Bring your ass up and turn your camera on. If you can't do that, then don't say shit to me. Where the other one at? Look, y'all can't even come up. Where you cam up? From your real page and then you hide behind the fake one? Man, boo. Where the other one at? Where Toxic Bone Collector at? Now, I invited both of y'all motherfuckers up here. If you can't come up here, shut the fuck up. Do that. You can't come here and turn your camera. I invited both of y'all in the box. Now, come on up here. Uh-huh. 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 I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. See, I don't hide behind a fake page. I will troll. I will go back and I will watch from a fake page. You got to invite. I will watch from a fake page. But as soon as you motherfuckers say my name, I'm popping up. On my real account. I don't play behind shit. I stand on business. So if you can't stand on business, don't come up in here bothering me. Then be talking about, why you blocked me, T? Because your fake ass hiding behind something, you can't come up to the front. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your mama's right now, Poppy. Hey, Rick. You be wondering why I pop up so quick? I be on that troll account. I be on that troll account. Hey, Rick. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, you know they got to mount up. They can't come one at a time. I know you weren't tax available. Should you decline my request? I invited you twice. So am I a stalker? Absolutely. I absolutely am. I scroll through these streets on a backup account. Because you know what happens when tea time comes in the room? I can't come in the room quietly. You come in the room and everybody going to announce that you're there. Hey, T. How you doing, T? You can't be quiet. You can't just sit and chill. So I come in from a backup that y'all don't know. Because when you walk in the room, motherfuckers start talking different. They don't stand on business when you come in as you are. Right. Soon as you walk in. So you damn right. I've been telling y'all this for the last year. Get you one. But I don't talk shit from it. That's the difference. If I got something to say, I'm going to come in the forefront. I'll come on in and I'll be like, yo, what up? That's why I asked y'all not to bring me shit, because I see it myself. Yeah, I'm a stalker. If that's what you want to call me. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that name. What you think, you gonna hurt my feelings? You a stalker coming up in here collecting bones. What you think you are? Coming in here as a bone. I ain't telling you. You coming up in here as a bone. We twins, boo. The difference between me and you, I don't type from the page. No, they don't, Trina. I don't type from the page. That's the difference between me and you. We twins. All right. Okay, let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay. So my question is, have I ever hurt you? You ain't no goddamn collector. Have I ever hurt you? That's the question for today. But I got another topic. I'm waiting on Not Your Place to come up in here. We talking about side chicks today. I don't even know you. You don't exist to me. You're a bone. You ain't got no feelings. Thank you. Come on in the box if I hurt you. You can come up and tell me what I did. I've been listening to the lives today and people done got hurt. No, Junior Bone Collector, your people up in here ain't collecting shit. They carrying shit and they being disrespectful. I'm gonna block every bone that I know just from the disrespect. I don't do disrespect. I don't do disrespect from people that hide behind the page. See, the llamas don't talk shit. The llamas don't talk shit. The llamas come in, they chill with you, they don't troll, they don't talk no shit. That's why they so big. Because the llamas, they don't talk shit. They come in, they collect shit, they come in peace. They ain't biased. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fucks with the llamas. All day, every day. And they don't lie. They unbiased. They ain't got to be seen or heard. They just come in and be chilling. And they try to help you. Okay, not your place is here. Let me change my backdrop. Hold on. Right. Psycho, nah, you ain't disrespecting, but your sisters and brothers got mad because I didn't want to take they suggestion. Okay. Here is the backdrop. Side chicks mount up. Let me do this one and that one. I like the green screen better today. Can y'all see it? So before she come up, I was telling y'all about, like, y'all remember we was live and the young lady came in. Let me make the box smaller. Remember, well, I'll let y'all see it in a minute. We was live and a young lady came in and said had just found out she was a side chick. So she came in and she was like, the dude that she was fucking with was on vacation with another chick. Do y'all remember that? How many of y'all was here when that happened? Okay. So she had played the recording for us and then we ended up ending the live, whatever. So today I'm scrolling through the streets and she playing the recording. I got some of it and I'm gonna let her come up and explain the update. But hold on, my boo fixing me a fire stick. Let me text him and tell him thank you. Cause I was mad at him. So he trying to kiss my booty. Him working hard, y'all. Him working so hard. Okay, let me play the video.
It's out there on the line and keep getting
That's not the one. What the video I sent? One of it is her talking to the girl. Yeah, I was mad at him, y'all. You jailbreak? I can't give him to you. He jailbreaking it right now.
A week or so, and then we just was at the apartment. The day when I found the keychain in the drawer, I was picking him up from the airport at 9:30. I picked him up. We came back to the house. We turned on YouTube and fucking did. We was dancing like the OJs and all of that, like doing the soul trucking and shit.
100K, y'all.
We was doing that all night. You know, we did us. We woke up. I took the truck, went and handled some paperwork business, came back, we did us again, and then he dropped me off. He went to his VA appointment, and then he rushed right back here to tell me that you and your husband called him on the phone.
Thank you.
So when you like, when was the last time you've been intimate? I'm like, what you mean? Like, that's not good. That's the only man I've been with since I got here.
Y'all hear it?
That's my dude.
Oh, hold on. I forgot my vanity got a Bluetooth. Hold on. My vanity got a Bluetooth. Let me see if we can play it from here. I'm getting fancy. Hold on, y'all. We can hear from the vanity. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me what I'm doing here. I ain't never had to use it because I'm always in my my living room. So I ain't never been able to use it. This is gonna be my first time using it. See if y'all can hear it.
Connected.
See if I can turn it up. Okay, let's see if we can hear it from the vanity. Let's see. I don't hear it. It said it was connected.
Yeah, I need the security. You know what I'm saying? I look at it don't need to be whatever the case may have been. What the fuck is this weapon? You know what I mean?
I hear it.
And is
Y'all hear it? Low. Y'all hear it? Slow.
You gotta be careful because as men, you gotta be a better friend than that. We can't go in business dealings and
It's low.
niggas' wives and shit. We can't do that. Disconnected.
Okay, so long story short, she called her and the lady was talking on the phone. Come to find out she done got in the lady car, moved her car. She was talking to the lady about all the fun times they had and stuff. I would have been heartbroken. Because the way she was talking, she wanted her to know all the great things. Like they was just talking to each other on the phone. Then she talking to dude. And the lady married. So he fucking a married woman that he used to do business with. But not like most. I mean, not your place, I think. Come up. Thank you, y'all. Come up. Let's see if she's still in here. Y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen, y'all. Let's get the live goal up. Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
What's up? Oh, my God. It's been a lot since that live. Girl, it's been a lot since that live.
Well, let's rewind it from the beginning. Like, so you found out. How did you find out, like, the dude you was a side chick?
So I've been fucking with him since September 2021. March 2024, I go into the apartment and there's a key on the keychain, on the key rack. Like, you know how you have a key rack by the door? We hang our keys there.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been no problem. I'm talking about I ain't had no problem since 2021 till March 6, 2024. I walk in the apartment. I go to put the key on the rack and it's another key there. Now, he had put the truck in the shop that I usually drive. I was in a rental, a Jeep Cherokee, and it's his birthday weekend.
Okay.
Now, or his birthday week. So I knew, he said his brother was at the apartment the weekend before. I was staying there the whole week until he got back. So when I come in and I put the key up, I see a BMW key. And my first thought is, oh my God, babe bought us a new car.
Okay. Okay.
So I take the key fob and I go to the balcony and I hit the button and I see something light up because, you know, you could, maybe it's somebody's key. I don't know, but I'm like, maybe ain't gonna be nothing out there. But I hit the button and something lit up. So I was like, oh shit, it's a convertible. Okay. So I go running down there and when I opened the door, the car wasn't new. It wasn't new in the inside. I don't like them not new.
It was
So
you.
then I was like, yeah, it was coins and the thing. It was new. It wasn't new. It wasn't like,
Oh, it was you.
yeah, it wasn't like new. So, you know how new look new. It smelled new. It looked new. Looked like we just got it. He ain't been here. I just got the car. This should be new. If it's new, it's not new.
Right.
So, I go in the glove compartment and the name that I see on the registration is the name that I saw on the Netflix account one time ago. And that's
Okay.
the only thing that caused me to start being like, what the fuck is this? Like, what does this car outside have to do with a Netflix person? Because you said, what is going on? And that started like a whole train of events that got us to me trying to figure out, am I the side chick? Is she the side chick? We both side chicks? Is he the side man? Is it two entrees and a side? I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's crazy.
So when you came over here, you had called him and he was on vacation with the lady.
When I came over here, I called you. He was telling me that he was driving a tour bus. He said, I'm driving the tour bus, but he couldn't reach me except through WhatsApp. So I didn't know where he was or what he was doing, because what part of America are you in where you're on WhatsApp driving a tour bus? Mm-hmm. Why do you need WhatsApp? So immediately I'm saying you're on a cruise, because that's the only time I've ever had to use WhatsApp is when I'm on a cruise. Now, it was 2 days after your live that we're still beating down on the phone that I hear the horn announcement while we're on the phone. And now I know he's on a cruise because he's lying the whole time. Now, he does drive tour buses for Tyler Perry. I drop him off there. I go there. I see him pull off in the buses. Like, I do the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So he can say that. But why would you need WhatsApp? And he got that off for 2 whole days before and he was still saying it until I heard, because because I'm going to have you on the phone. I don't care what you say. You're going to be on the phone with me for hours until I want to get off until I hear something that confirms something. And I finally heard the announcement. You know that announcement on the tour when they come over the loudspeaker, like, and it's like straight tour. You can tell you're on a cruise. And then I got off the phone because now I am confirming that I'm not crazy and you're on a fucking cruise. So he never confirmed that for me. The lady told me.
Right.
The lady just told me yesterday that he was on a cruise. I still didn't know he was on a cruise.
The lady talked on the phone yesterday. Now, how did this transpire?
Well, we talked on the phone yesterday and today.
How did this happen?
Because, for me, the way my life is, when something happens, even though I may be very private all the time, when something happens like what happened, I have to be very public in front of people. Otherwise, I'm going to look crazy at the end of the day. I'm going to look crazy when we get done. Mm-hmm. They're going to be like, this bitch is crazy. So I'd rather look crazy at the beginning than looking crazy at the end, because it's harder to explain that way. I've learned that. So when I came on your live, that was me coming to a place where I was like, I know at least this half a community. T know me. And let me just start here. And I left it there, and that was the only thing I did. And then this is the end. So,
how did you get in touch with her? Did she call you? Or did you
she left me her phone number and email. So what occurred was, when I was doing that live, I started drinking because I'm tripping. Like, we got a bar in the house. I'm there by myself. I know he's lying. Like, so I started drinking, and I'm going through the emails, and I sent her an email from his email. I went on the budget thing because I see this whole 3-month budget. I see all of this paperwork, like they together. It's like, to me, it looked like they together. This is the first day. I'm like, they together. I'm gathering information. I'm at this point, once I realized that this was a situation, I'm no longer his girl. I'm basically undercover on the case at this point. At this point, right. I'm undercover on the case.
Right.
So when I came on your platform and cried out, that was me crying out, putting my feelings on the line, and just being a woman and crying out in a place that I felt like it was safe. And thank you for allowing me the opportunity to do that. And then after that, a bitch been on the case ever since. Everything has been recorded. I've been like, I know what the lady gonna need, because this ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing this since 95. In 95, I hit baby girl up and act like I was his other side chick. She was a paralegal. By the time she got home, she broke a plate and cut this nigga in the arm, and he was back at my house. This how side chicks work. This since the 90s. This shit was kindergarten for me. By the time I had, but for me, I need a space where I can talk to women. I don't have women here. Where I am, I'm new here. I don't have women friends. this is the closest space that I have to having a space to be comfortable with women. And so when it was happening, the first thing I thought was, I'm busting up on tea time shit, because that's a safe space for when you're going through something like this. So thank you for having that space for me.
Well, you already know. So, okay, so when y'all talked on the phone, now who the side chick?
So here's how this shit is going though. So it seems like the lady started messing with him after me. And see, I've been messing with him since he had his townhouse and he sold his townhouse. He was in financial trouble, but that was right after the girl Buffy, who was the scammer that had him in like a 6-figure house, but she had to start tracking him and doing all this shit. So he tell this story as if Buffy was crazy. Because he also he had like businesses, different type of things. He's a truck driver. He do 6-figure numbers. This is what will confuse you, ladies. This is the part that will confuse you, because he does have a reputation, rapport, and all that shit, but he's still low. He's still low. He's $53,000 in debt. That lady, when I said to her, I said, don't let him put you in more debt. You 50,000 in debt. He 53. You signed on to 100,000 in debt. Why would you sign on with him? She was like, he didn't qualify for the house. So it's all on me. And you about to let him move in.
So the house in her name?
Yeah, she took all the load. I'm so sorry for her. I thanked her for buying the bed and the stools and the carpets and the things that I was in there living on. The car that he gave me.
You do that in that woman's face.
No, I thanked her because I come from a place of gratitude. I was thanking him like he did it.
But you know thanking her wasn't gonna make her feel better.
I thanked her for her service too, because she's a decorated officer. Chief Sergeant Master General, some crazy shit. She's a PhD accredited educator. You got to be careful. The way that this lady was sounding on that thing, let me tell you, honey, she was not feeling it. And see, me, I'm a trust fund kid, and my family did some whole different things. I just do what I want and play around. It's nothing that nobody could do to me because I own nothing in my name.
Why you thank her?
Just can't do things. Huh?
Why you thank that woman?
Because she paid for it. She put it on the recording. She said, I paid for the desk chair, the carpets, the stools, the bed. I said, we broke the bed. I squirt on the carpets randomly. I don't know. Like, thank you. The car, she said the Honda that he put me in was her daughter's. I was driving a Honda, and then his daughter does my hair. I don't pay to get my hair done.
Why you tell her all of this?
Because that's what she wanted to know. And then she had a list of questions in the emails. And so I sent her the responses in his voice because he had already answered the questions. So you know how it is when you addicted to semen, you can't hear another woman telling you nothing. You got to hear it from the man. So all of her questions, I sent her the responses in his voice in minute clips attached to each email. So she can look at the question and then hear her man tell her the answer. That's on you. That's not on me. Then today, when she was like, oh, he said this, I said, ask him about the kid he don't talk about. Ask him about now. I got to tell you who you let in your house, and you got a daughter. See, he don't know my kids. He don't know my kids. He don't know none of my kids. My kids got dads. They don't need no stand-in dad. My kids is good. They don't need you. Nigga, you was here for my fun. Always have been. However, I do care about you. It's different for me than it is for the lady, because the lady has invested her whole life in trying to be a good woman to find a good man.
Do you want to play the recording?
Yeah, we can. Which part? Which two you want to hear? Her, him?
Yeah, let's hear y'all first.
Me and the lady. She was so nice. I felt so bad. I had to stop sending her stuff.
You didn't feel bad telling her.
I did. No, I only sent her the answers to her questions. And I called her after that and was like, listen, I'm not going to send you nothing else because me and you, although we're talking, we're not friends. We're actually adversaries. And it's not a lot of times that women get a chance to put their weapons down and at least just tell you like, yo, that's a hoe. Because niggas do it all the time. But I'm going to tell you, you need to know who you laying with and stop letting that nigga in your house. When you pull your panties out and you put your pocketbook down and you put your love down, when you get up, pick up your panties, your pocketbook, and your love and get the fuck out of there. That's what I told her. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Stop. I was like, yo, you got to take a note from the young girls. The young girls is not paying these niggas for dick. And you don't either. That doesn't prove that you're better than the young girls because you got money to pay for it. That's not, he's taking your money and he's providing for me.
So what did she say she gonna do?
Well, I'll post her message if you like, her last message.
Shit, y'all. Y'all, I think it's a glitch with TikTok for the gift. So if y'all just send a gift through the gift part, y'all just help me reach my goal. You can send whatever gift you want. You can send a perfume. You can send a heart. You can send a money gun. How y'all gonna say she wrong?
Who wrong?
What about the lady?
I didn't do nothing to that lady. What I'm supposed to do to the lady?
I think she did. I definitely think she did. Kind of throw it in, put it in her face, but she didn't know about the lady. Y'all saying how you get them is how you lose them. She didn't know about the lady.
First of all,
she didn't find out about the lady until this year for 3 years.
First of all,
wait, let me ask them a question though. So if how you get them is how you lose them, does that mean she got him like that? The other lady that y'all feel sorry for?
No, she did. She actually did. He did the same thing. He met me. He met me ordering food for, like, I was ordering food at the club. I was just picking up the food. I wasn't drinking. I was there picking up the food. That's how he met me. That's how he met her. We got together the same night. That's the same thing he did to her. And I kept saying to her, everything I say, I'm going to say it first. If you say it's the same thing, then that's just how he is. It's not that me and you are magically having.
Why are
me and you?
You're wrong. You know what I'm
me
saying?
and you are not magically having the same experience by magic. It's not magic that I'm saying the same thing you saying. If I was saying to him, this got to be a fucking joke. Like, you is too good to be true. That I win the fucking lottery. She was like, I said that too.
Thank you something. Thank you. All right, let us hear this recording. Let us hear it.
Let me get it. Because I think that they want to hear from him. I feel like nobody trusts the woman.
Y'all, she just found out. This has not even been a full 2 weeks. It
ain't even been a day. I just really, this has been yesterday.
You just found out about her. This is about 2 weeks ago,
right? Right.
And then you talked to the girl today or yesterday.
Right. We started last night about 11:30. She was like, please call me. Last night about 11:30.
She did just found out like a few weeks ago. How you gonna say she ain't just found out? How the hell you know?
Everybody know everything till they know everything. Don't worry about it. We can't do that with these people.
Thank you.
Right.
Y'all stay trying to blame. Y'all tell me I blame the women.
What
y'all
I'm saying
blame
is
the women when it comes to y'all. When it comes to y'all triggers.
Go ahead.
You just, you know, what you said in your message, something about Mr. Rotten and all that.
Play with her.
And
call with her, not your place.
You want to hear her?
Yeah, I want to hear her.
Okay, hold on. Let me come back. Hold on, let me go.
The person that's requesting in the box, what do you want? What do you want? What do you got to do with this? Why are you requesting up? Sashay, go ahead and risk your freedom if you want to. Y'all crazy. Y'all talking about burning down houses and shit. Go to jail.
We went back to the apartment, and then I left, and he went on his cruise. And then when he got back from the cruise, he came back down to Savannah. Went to Jacksonville.
Ain't either one of them right.
And went out for his birthday. And there's been times when we've been in Jacksonville and he's like, I gotta take you to this dinner show. It's really good. So I was like, okay, well, this is perfect. I'll do the dinner show for your birthday. And so that's where it was, and it came with a picture.
Oh, that's the keychain.
Yes, we left the actual picture because we had been drinking so much on the table, but we did have the keychains because I had put those in my purse. So I have a keychain, and he has a keychain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said he ain't know nothing about that.
And so that's how he got the balloons, because I got him from Park City right there in free.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all will have to figure it out. I can hear what she's saying.
And, you know, the house in Fort Worth was, when we picked that out together, we went to Rose to Go, picked out the living room furniture, the dining room furniture, all of that.
Well, he said he's not in on the house with you, and that all of that is just investment, and he don't have nothing, and he couldn't do nothing with getting in on the house.
And so as far as my ex-husband, he don't even know my ex-husband. Never met my ex-husband.
Well, why do you keep saying that?
That I don't know.
And then why is he painting you out like you this smutty lady that's like fucking your ex-husband, fucking him? It's not like that. I'm like, well, who else is she having sex with? He's not saying like, oh, well, me and her or have been or are in a relationship or, you know, we do something. Like, why is he?
For Christmas, he came down for Christmas, and Rick Jr. and Katie came down too.
And they was on the phone with me.
KKI was supposed to come down, but she had to run.
And they was on the phone with me in the car driving. Rick Jr. and Katie waving like, hey, Miss Dion, all of that. So it's just, it's like, Ricky does my hair every month. Rick pays for it. Like, you know, it's all of the things. I drive the truck all the time. I'm always at the apartment. Like, it's all of the things.
A lot of times when the truck isn't there, I'll say, where's your truck? He said, oh, I let my cousin.
No, I be having a truck all the time. I got all my videos. He's all over my social media. He's all like everything. He just got the new steering wheel and a cover and a new key fob delivered to the apartment, and I put it on. I sent them the videos like, it's just, so here's the thing. For me, if this is the worst thing that has ever happened between Rick and I. Up until your key was on the key thing, there was nothing. There was no, you know, it didn't bother me. I was fine. My only thing is we do a lot of things sexually, him and I. And so we've never used protection, ever.
That's what I said to him as well.
So my thing is like, okay, so for the past 3 years, you and I have been having sex. Period. And Rick is not, and I told him, you're putting me in danger. One, because I don't know how invested this lady is in you. And she could come here and I'm here and she could not be too delighted that it's somebody here. Put me out, wanna, like just make it a thing. Like, who am I to say? And if y'all are sharing finances or y'all are doing certain things and you're not telling me that, she could come here and it puts me in a position where, I'm fighting for something that's not mine. But that's not what you told me.
No, because we on a New Year's cruise.
Because y'all are moving.
We on a New Year's cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I let him get that air mattress in the apartment. And then I helped him get the bed, the sofa, the desk, the chair for the computer. There's 2 black stools that sit up against the black bed in both rooms. The black shower curtain.
Not your place. Pause it. Okay, for y'all, listen. Okay, so let me give y'all a real quick walkthrough. Let me know if I'm wrong. Not your place. She been dealing with this guy for about 3 years. She goes to the key rack. She finds the extra key on the key rack that was a key to a BMW. Okay? She had no clue there was another woman. No inkling for the 3 years that she was dealing with him that there was another woman. She goes in she sees the key ring. She sees the BMW keychain. She thinks that they got a new car. She goes and beeps the car. She jumps in the car, realizes ain't no new car. that it's somebody else's car. Okay? When she goes into the car, she looks through the glove box, find the name. It's the same name as on the Netflix. So that's when she found out, oh, it's another chick. Okay? Now, from here, I don't know. What did you say when you, before we go there, what did you say when you found the key to the car? What did he tell you?
When I found the key to the car, I come back in the house. I call him. I say, whose key is this? He say, what key? I say, it's a BMW key here and there's some balloons here. He say, I don't know. My brother was at the apartment. I was like, you don't know whose key this is? I said, whose suitcase is that in the corner? He said, I don't know. I got that recording too. He said, I don't know. I said, so it's a suitcase here, balloons, and a key, and you don't know. And your brother, he said, no, let me make some calls. I'm going to call you right back. He called me right back in about 10 minutes. He said, yeah, my brother said, my people's Jaquetta had came by. You know, she's a traveling nurse. And if she got to catch a flight, she'll come there and leave her shit there. But she had bought the little balloons. I never seen nothing. I don't know nothing about that. So he's telling me he don't know that the car is there. He don't know that the key is there. He don't know. And when I'm saying, well, I went out to the car and...
Hold on, not your place. Dark Chocolate, you coming up in here with assumptions because of her telling the story, then you're wrong. Just for the simple fact that you came up here saying she's lying to you, and I say how you know, and then your response is she trying too hard, go sit in the corner. You might be that girlfriend that got cheated on, or that wife that got cheated on, and you don't believe that your husband, you don't believe. So again, don't assume shit. I was with a nigga for 4 years, ain't know he had a girlfriend of 7.
First of all, this conversation is this conversation is the end of the conversations. I can take you from this one all the way back, and it's like 8 hours of conversation because...
No, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Like, at the end of the day, you know what you know. Like, she's saying it like she's so confident, like she knows something I don't know. Talking about something, she lying to you. How you know? Well, she trying too hard. Girl! Like, I'm thinking she know you.
I mean, maybe she know him. You see? Because like I told Miss Lady, if it's me, it might not be me. If it's me and you, it's 2 other bitches. You think he don't have, like, what is, like,
somebody what are we she didn't know about her, but she know about the Netflix shit. I had my ex Netflix for 3 years.
Right.
I had his Netflix for 3 years. What is your point? What does a Netflix do?
Netflix don't mean nothing. Like, what is Netflix? She was like, I never even noticed when I told her that. I was like, the yellow box at the end of your Netflix, that's me. It said Sasha. She was like, I never even noticed because what do she have to notice? All she looking at is the one that got her man name on it, you know, because you're excited about that. When you're a woman that is excited about that, you don't even see other things. And it's okay. So
you find the key. How far in between the key, finding the key, and him going on the cruise?
He was already on the cruise when I found the key.
You found the key when he was on the cruise?
He's already on the cruise. He's already gone. Him and her already linked up before the cruise. She explains that in the next audio when she says, I went to this club, I went to that club, then I left, then he went on a cruise. But I was at home, and then I went to the apartment on Monday. He was already gone. So I didn't, I didn't experience none of that. So I don't know. So then I'm like, well, him and her must be on the cruise together as I'm going through my situation. I'm there all week. He's not there. But we're on the phone all week.
At that time. For all of y'all that's saying like she broke the side chick rule. So here's the thing. When you don't know you a side chick, ain't no breaking no rules. I think that's the part that y'all don't understand. When you don't know about the other woman, you just as much as a girlfriend as she is. Y'all at this point, both of y'all the side chicks. Y'all sharing him. It ain't no rules.
He was on the conversation telling me that, babe, you did all the right things. You did everything right. That's what you should have did. That you're right. So my thing was this the setup to break one of us down because he got to let one of us go because she done got a house all the way in Savannah. And I'm going to New Jersey in May this is the part. Like he gotta break one because he gonna have to put another one in place. He has a mission. This is the part where nobody thinks that the man is methodical. Everybody think it's the woman that has a method. And
so
it's
the people
not.
are saying, and she wasn't on the cruise. I just gave y'all a story time of a guy I was dating. And when I found out he had a girlfriend, like, and told him I didn't want to deal with him no more, his sister then planned me to go on the cruise. He was with the girl for about 10 years. Nice. They planned me to go on a cruise the first month they met me.
Here's y'all the thing, he wasn't on the cruise with the lady.
Like, I don't think y'all understand.
He wasn't even on the cruise with her. So he spent time with her before he left. He put me in the apartment. He was on a cruise with some other people, somebody else.
But see, people don't understand. They're looking at who took who. And the thing that these women don't understand, and a lot of these women are main chicks talking like this. And let me tell you why I know they main chicks talking like this. Because they think, oh, he took me out of town. He chose me. Bitch, he finna take her out of town next week.
Bitch, we stay out of town. What are you talking about? Out of town is the thing. That's what he do. He can't be in town with us.
He took you out of town, and then he gonna trade next week. So why y'all thinking somebody special because they went out of town? That ain't even how it go. Why y'all laughing? They know how to swap that shit out. I know motherfuckers that had both of them on the same trip.
Like I said, he keep me in rotation.
Because y'all
keep me moving around. Because everybody know everything. He keep me moving around. And obviously, he keep her moving around. But see, I decided a long time ago I wasn't doing them long-ass trips with that nigga. I'm not doing that shit. So now he got you doing it because you knew. And you want to prove to him how good your love is. You go ahead, bitch. So I said, thank you for all the days I ain't have to go. Because he was working my black ass.
Yeah, they misunderstanding on purpose, Keisha, because a lot of them have been cheated on. And they're upset. So they have to find a reason why. See, it's a loss. A lot of them say they so used to taking these niggas back. And then these niggas telling you she don't mean nothing to me. So that's what it really is. A lot of them, you can tell who get played by the comment section. You can tell who get played on the regular by the comment section.
You can tell.
I can tell who get played and lied to on a regular basis just by the comments. But go ahead, you can finish playing the recording.
You can tell who don't know better. And this is only the first of 2 recordings of her. And then when you hear the recording of him, maybe it'll all come full circle for you. So what I would suggest is... You just
found out. This hasn't even been a full month since you found out about the girl, right?
No.
Right, you just found out. Right.
I'm just... From your live to today, this is the end. She just sent me her end message. Let me see what time her...
No, talks with Trip. They not talking about that. A lot of people, I'm telling you, Trip, I've been doing side chicks for about 2 years now. I'm telling you, it's a different type of energy with them, the bragging part, which I agree with, and the people just mad because of the position.
Let me tell you something.
Right, JV.
I pride myself in respecting women. I never, of all the situations I've been in, me and the other woman have always become friends. We've always become friends. I'm friends with all my guys, exes, baby moms. We're all friends. And that's because I respect what she is. I respect who she is. And I never would disrespect a woman. So with this.
So how did you get the girl number? Or did she call you? Oh, she got me a pause.
I'm sorry. She sent me her number and an email.
So she emailed you. Okay.
Emailed me her number. She said, I look forward to speaking to you. Here's my number. That was at 5 p.m.
So how did she find out about you? Did he tell her? Because remember when he was on the trip, he kept telling you he needed time.
Right. No, you don't get no time with me. I'm from Jersey. He thought I was getting Atlanta, but he was getting Jersey. I don't play that shit. Ain't no motherfucking time, nigga. Soon as I hear that shit, I'm on the line. Call that bitch up. Who her people? Call her.
How did she get your email? That's what I'm saying. How did she get your email?
Because when I emailed her from his email, I then emailed her from my email. And that's when I sent her first. That's when I sent her the pictures to apologize because I'm looking at, so what I'm looking at from my position is I'm a woman that's kept. He's taking care of me. I don't provide him anything. And I'm looking at a woman that is breaking down finances and putting her bank accounts and all this shit. Like, she taking care of him. They got all their firms linked up and all the payments. What is this? That's your woman. I can't be your woman because I don't have none of that.
She was definitely the woman then.
Yeah, that got to be your woman.
And then he was taking care of you with the apartment and all of that stuff.
Everything she did.
You keep asking why get out of your position. She didn't know she was a side chick. Now, it's a difference when y'all... Okay, so I think y'all don't get it. It's a difference when a dude tell you the truth. Like, yo, I got a chick. I'm dealing with this chick. I'm with this chick.
But she came after me. She came after me. So that's why he would never tell me that. Because she was like, I got with him at this point, and that was when he was already in the apartment.
So he got with her, but then he got with her after you. Why did he make her the one that he solidified everything with?
Because he can't connect to my finances.
Because you're married. Because you're still married.
Well, no, I'm from a trust fund. Nobody can connect to my finances. It's like my husband can't. Like I gotta do certain things to get money, things like that. Like you can't connect to my finances unless you do something. And so he can't connect to my finances. But he could be around to reap the benefits when my next disbursement is at 45 and I'll be 45 in June. So I think he was playing a long game with me.
He thought he was going to get some money.
Well, because we have a lot of business plans. Like when I talked to her, I'm like, we talked about she was like, yeah, he told me he know you from your pallet business and this and that. I said, he didn't even know me when I had that. He's saying that to establish a thing because he knows that I'm only here for physical experiences because he can't tap into my shit.
Okay, so for y'all that's not here, she's married to her ex-husband. Well, she's married to a man. They haven't got divorced yet.
Right.
And she lives with her baby's father.
Yes.
So him getting her the apartment. This is a tricky story. Y'all know y'all gonna get on. I know y'all about to.
I don't care. I can only talk to you as a woman.
Tables, okay. So she's still married. Okay. Her husband lives in another state. Then she's separated. Okay. Then she has a kid by another man and they live together. So him getting her the apartment is because she lives with another man.
Right.
And I think that could be the reason why he probably took her a little bit more serious too, because you had all of this stuff going on.
No, that's not it. Okay. Because the lady is desperate. The lady introduced him to her kids. He can't know my kids. He can't.
He gave her a little. She gave him a little bit more. The intimacy, the introducing to the kids and things like that, because you weren't doing that. Why? You have a husband and a baby father.
I don't need you for that. I don't need you for any of that. He knows why he's here with me.
Right. So it makes sense of why he connected with her in that way.
Okay.
Versus her being desperate.
I see that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he said to me. He said to me, it's something about you don't have that air of desperation, because I'm not desperate, because it don't matter what happened with me and you, I'm gonna go home. Like,
well, right, you don't have the air of desperation because you juggling two other men in a way.
That's what he says to me.
Yeah, so you got
And then so when I talk to older women, right, they understand. They be like, oh, you did the same thing a man would do. Yeah, a man with money, this how you got to do things, because it's certain things you got to do for certain amounts of time before you can do certain things. Like, this how the money move. So I'm going to sit right there and that's what it's going to be. And then I'm going to fuck around and do whatever I do. And so if you a man and you say that, it's all good. But if you a woman and you say that, other people judge you. But I've had to learn to...
No, I think, what's so funny when I was telling these stories, when I do the side chick stories, to be quite honest, not at your place, they do. If a woman be like, I'm dealing with a dude and he's separated, women will still be mad. They'll still be like, no, he's not fully married, divorced yet. So I think it goes both ways because people feel some kind of way about the ownerships. Even if you're separated, a lot of people know I've been divorced. You're going through a divorce. A lot of times when you get to that point, the marriage is over. A lot of people that have never been married or still holding on, they don't want to accept the fact that the marriage is over. Only thing that's holding you together is that piece of paper.
Well, I couldn't get divorced because I would have had to pay my husband alimony and he would not have had to pay child support.
That's what I'm saying. They don't realize that the only thing that's keeping you married is a paper.
Well, that's one thing. And then in order for me to get my money, I have to be married for a certain amount of time. And so those things have to correspond before I bust a move. And if you in my position, then you understand it. And if you're not, then you don't. And so my husband gets a pass on paying child support, so I can get a pass on paying alimony, so then I can get my money on time by staying married. And then we all win.
And to be honest, in many states, you have to be separated for a whole year even before you can get a divorce.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, but it is what it is. It doesn't, he had a baby. My husband got a brand new baby. Don't cry for him. Okay. Trust me. This is not, we welcomed a brand new baby, but we also lost our oldest son. Like, this has not been a journey of like, oh, we just sitting around fucking and playing. No, this is not that. This is people really living life, and this is our circumstances. And I just so happened to find out that the man that I trusted with myself coming out of my circumstances was playing in my face too.
Yeah, I think a woman will take a man serious and separated, but I don't think a lot of men would really put the seriousness in it because they already know you still attached to another man still. I think they move a little different, which is why he didn't, in my opinion, get too serious. You know what I'm saying? Because you were still tied to that situation, plus still living with your child's father. And
I have to live with my child's father because my son is violent. I can't live.
That, but to a man, it's like, to a man, and me and you can tell me if I'm wrong, to you, that's your scenario, right? That's your situation. But to a man, it's like, I can't take you serious. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You still living with a man and you still married to another man.
Which was my era of desperation, which was what he took advantage of. This is what I'm saying. We all have a thing. And he'll find that. He'll say, I can deal with that because what do he have to deal with? I'm not putting my kid on you. I'm doing it. You see that I'm desperate for getting away from this shit and I just need a good time. And that is what he took advantage of. I'm not saying that the woman was more desperate than me or I wasn't desperate for a thing and she was. I'm saying that is what they look for. And they'll cater to that thing. That's what I'm saying.
I can see it. Okay, go ahead. We're going to finish the recording. Y'all tap the screen, share the live. Make sure y'all give my panel, which is just not your place, because she's sharing her story. Make sure y'all help me reach my live goal. I do not have a Cash App goal. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Y'all help me get the baby game system yesterday, so I'm not asking.
Hey, nice.
Well, I put the Cheetos on the top, but the game is in here. So I do appreciate y'all helping me get that for his birthday, so you don't have to help me reach a live goal. If you want to, you can, but I'm cool on that. Just tap the screen and, enjoy the live.
Yo, I love the comment, Father Time kicked in on you hoes. Let me be clear. Me and Father Time, we are like best of friends. I love Father Time because he has done nothing but Father Time. He said Father Time kicked in on you hoes. I don't know who, but I don't know who you hoes are, but I don't think that any woman that this man had is hoes. Like, he picked the ones that's going not hoe.
People are going to be. I'm gonna put it on sub only in a minute. But go ahead.
Here we go. I've been dating Ricky since before he sold his townhouse and he ain't have no water.
Yeah, but that's what I miss.
And then when we was on the airbed, Rick got so drunk one night he peed on me in that airbed in the apartment. He peed on my leg. I take pictures when we first was when the stuff he moved out of the apartment when the girl was
living there. That blue couch that was in there, he brought that here to this apartment here. He had his cousins move furniture here for me because I'm from New Jersey, so I didn't have anything here.
So you were moving back to May and taking the kids with you?
No, that's not true. My house, I have a house in New Jersey, and we're going there to go fix the house. We're turning the house into a content house, a content creation studio. Him and I, we have plans on his amateur sports news, the drone security. We got all these other plans to do other things. But in May, I'm going home for the summer because we're getting the podcast stuff done for the room. And then I'm coming back because my boys go to school here, and my daughter goes to school here. So no, that's not true. But I am going home in May. I mean, for me, I guess it's more like, you're staying in the relationship? Am I staying in the relationship? Because this is what it's gonna be. Rick's not gonna be any different. Right? And we can both
about the family page. He said he don't know what you talking about.
Oh, I can let you hear the audio, but it's kind of raunchy. Like some of that audio.
And so I had said, well, what about the video? Spread equal and everything. And he was like, oh, I must have been asleep. I was like, the other videos, you looking at the channel. Oh, no, I was trying to get it done.
No. That was the day he bought the first ring light for me, for the OnlyFans page. And we made content all weekend in that room. And we would go places like we've been to Houston, Louisiana, Florida. Yeah, but he drives me in the truck. Like if he get a truck, we'll ride in the truck. He'll fly me out from Jersey when I was.
We go to California.
When he's like, when I was in Jersey, he'll fly me out from Jersey. It's here to come. Just all he makes sure that he keep me moving around, and so for me it's been very convenient. I mean, it don't bother me none. I ain't gonna hold you. But I don't like a liar. See, the problem is the lying. I can't do the lying. I don't like that unprotected sex is happening and you're not being honest with me, so I know how to protect myself. Like, that's not right. That's not fair. It's like a level of manipulation that I'm not okay with that. And I'm not okay with not feeling safety. Like, I didn't feel safe. After that, I didn't feel safe. Like, I've driven your car. Like, damn, I done drove this lady car.
I said, "Did you drive my car before?" He was like, "No."
Yes, I did. Your car was parked down at the end location when it was parked there. When I moved your car all the way to the back of the complex because I was going to be at the apartment all week. I didn't want to keep.
Now, not like most. Now, why you
coming in and out the door looking at your car?
Why you exaggerate that story now?
And when he got back home, of course,
why you exaggerated though?
Exaggerated? What you mean?
Cause you just moved the car.
Well,
you didn't drive the car. You just moved the car.
Well, I did drive the car. I took the car all the way to my apartment on the other side of town. Then my baby dad, when I told him the situation, he was like, take that lady car back. So I took the lady car back.
He didn't let you drive the car.
He didn't let me drive the car. All I said was I didn't say he let me drive your car. I said I drove your car.
That insinuates that he knew you, that he allowed you to drive the car.
No. It was a photo. So I sent her in an email a picture of her registration and her car key and the picture of his erectile dysfunction pills on the table in the apartment. And he sent her back an email that said the only reason why I was there was because we broke up a year ago and I was picking up my stuff from out the back of the closet. So that's why she's asking about that. Because it was
but the way you said you drove the car, it would make her think that he gave her the keys, like go ahead and drive to the car.
She already knows that he's on. She knows that he's on the cruise. He can't give me permission to do nothing. She knows he's on the cruise.
Right, but
y'all gotta know that.
No.
Me and her.
She said she asked him, like, did she drive the car? And he said no, because obviously he didn't know you took that car.
He did know because I told him I moved her car.
Okay.
He did know.
Okay.
So me and her on the same thing. When she's asking him did he move my car, she's asking him today. He knows that I moved her car back in March when the car was out front, because when he came back on the trip and took me out to dinner to talk, he had to come and move the car back from the back of the park to back. He knows I moved her car. He do know I moved her car.
So wait, you said in March. I thought you just found out about, that was in March when you found out.
Yes, and today is April.
This is just
me and her. This conversation that you guys are listening to just happened last night.
Right, right. It was just a couple weeks ago. So March, I'm thinking, you did find out.
This happened last night. This lady just finding out last night. I just sent her the email of her registration and all of that yesterday.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm not being a smartass. I'm telling her this is the man that you left your key with. Another woman can take your key and do whatever she wants. And I keep saying to him back in March, I do crazy shit. I could have drove that lady car off a motherfucking cliff and went the fuck home and went to bed. You got me fucked up. Who would have said something?
You right.
Like, listen, y'all don't know how people think.
You right,
I'm fucked up like that. I could have drove that lady car wherever the fuck. I could have gave her car key to a fucking bum and went the fuck to bed.
You right.
Pick me out in a lineup. Who gonna say it?
I can't fight you there. I can't fight you there.
That's what I'm saying to the lady. You have to protect yourself. You left yourself vulnerable to a fool. And if I wasn't where I am today, that's the kind of crazy shit I used to do. That's why I know how to do it. And I'm telling you, the best I could do for you was just move your shit to the back of the yard so I didn't have to see it no more and think about no crazy shit to do to it because it was getting on my motherfucking nerves. That's what I'm saying, is that everybody ain't fucking sane like you. And that's why the fuck we stay away from people. That's what I'm saying.
I get